Hello viewer, welcome back to 54A. The other day I was just practicing on the lathe and I made this, I called it a thingy. I put it up on the woodchuckers site, just a picture of it, and I got some really good comments about it, and I thought I'm glad I put it up there, but I wish I'd have made a video of me actually doing it. So I found another lump of wood and I'm going to go through it and video it this time. I'll just get the wood, hang on. Right, here's the lump of wood, another lump of cherry, still got bits of bark on it. It's pretty well round. What I'm going to do first is forcing a bit in there so I can mount it on my pin jaws on the lathe. Then I can put a mortise in the base and then reverse it and put it in my dovetail jaws. So I'm going to get on with that. So I'll get it drilled out and then I'll get back to you in a minute. Right, I've got the hole drilled out to accept the pin jaws now, but I've just come across a bit of a problem. So I'm going to grab hold of the camera and I'll be back with you in a minute, so hang on a minute. Come on, come in here you. You've washed my lathe, haven't you?
No.
I think you have. You've washed my lathe, haven't you?
No.
You have. Come on, tell me the truth. You've washed it, and you've washed it with hot water, haven't you?
Yeah, 'cause it was really dirty.
But you used hot water, didn't you?
Yes.
Get out my shed. Go on.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway. How am I going to get this onto this? Look, she's ruined it. Oh, good grief. Oh well, back to reality. Got it all set up now on my pin jaws, spigot jaws, whatever. Just going to take a bit off this base now and then put a mortise in there. So away we go, hopefully. Put a couple of little decorative rings in there. Near enough. That's the mortise done. Just put a couple of little decorative rings in there. I'm just going to try and get a little bit of shape now on the outside of the bowl. Or thingy, whatever it's called. Nice and gentle. I'm using the Ellsworth bowl gouge again, spindle gouge. Tilted it right over, more or less, just cutting with that bottom edge, very gentle pull strokes. It's a very sharp tool. Just want to take more of this bark off. Keep the tool rest as close as you can to the work, and keep this level at all times, horizontal, but tilt it right, more or less right over, so it's just the bottom edge scraping. I'm hardly putting any pressure on this at all. I'm getting lovely shavings off it. Still quite a way to go yet. Just keep this tool rest nice and close. Turn the speed up a little bit now. Starting to take quite a bit of the bark off now by the sound of it. Yep, still a way to go, but you can see how smooth this is cutting. It's a brilliant tool. I'm going to take quite a bit more off yet, so I won't bore you with that. I'll just get a bit more shape of it, get a bit more of this bark off. Okay, I'll just put a little bit of shape on around here for a little foot, you know, just to stand it off the ground a little bit. That'll do. I'm going to start sanding this bottom bit now and in there, because I won't be able to get at it when I turn it round. Now I've bought some of this Abra net, a little pack of it, goes up to 600 grit from 100 grit, so I'm going to try going through this first, see if it's any good. That seems to be working well, but I can see a lot of dust coming off it, so I really must put my dust extractor on, so excuse me a minute. So 150 now. Finally 600. I must say that's extremely smooth. Yeah, I can't complain at all. It's even sanded the bark down nice and smooth. So that's Abranet for you. It's obviously a net, a mesh. It doesn't clog up so easy as ordinary sandpaper. So I'm quite pleased with that little investment. Okay, I'll just put a bit of sanding sealant on it now, a little bit of polish on the bottom there. And we'll move on to the next stage. Apologies for that, viewer, there's a slight break there because my battery ran out. Anyway, you haven't missed much. All I've done is gone through the grits up to 600 with the Abranet, a coat of sanding sealant and a coat of wax. Just on the bottom where it's going to be difficult to get at when I turn it round. So now I'm going to take it out of these pin jaws, get my jaws changed over to the dovetail jaws, and then reverse mount it. So I'll see you when I've got it all set up. There we are, all set up. I don't know what this wood is I'm doing at the moment. It's very smooth, very pale, quite a heavy wood. I've got a couple of blocks of it. Somebody gave me a log and this is what I ended up with. Still, I shall carry on because it seems to be doing alright. I'm just going to start to true this face up now. putting any pressure on this at all, it's just, I'm just guiding it along the face of the wood. That's close enough, so it's going to be domed off anyway, so I'm going to make a start and start hollowing this out now. As soon as I've moved the camera back. I'm going to be having a go with this Crown Revolution hollowing tool. I haven't really put it through its paces. I've had a couple of little practices with it on a bit of scrap wood, but it does quite a bit actually. For a start off, as I said before, it's fully articulated, so you can bend it right round. But the cutter itself is adjustable. There's a little, hard to focus here, there's a little Allen key on the top which you just loosen off, and underneath it there's a brass ring which is the adjuster basically. There is a little notch on this brass ring so you know where you're setting it up. And as you turn it round, the cutting edge becomes either shallower or deeper depending on how fine you want to work. I've got it on quite a shallow setting now because you know, I'm not that confident yet, but it should be quite a handy little tool. You only sharpen them with the card really. Diamond card, just flat on the surface with an upward motion all the way round. And this is the only thing I've used on the Ellsworth bowl gouge as well at the moment, just to hone it up slightly. Haven't ground it at all. So we'll give it a go and see what it comes out like. Apparently you go in again with the cutter level with the centre of the work and tilt it at 45 degrees and work like that. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. Now that takes out a lot of wood. Shavings that are coming off it. Well, that seems to work well enough, and it doesn't clog up either, so it's really vicious. But I should carry on with that. It's a lovely cut inside there. So I'll carry on with this now. You've seen how it works. I'll just get on and hollow out as much as I can with it, and then see when I start doing some shaping. Well, it's getting there. I've turned the speed down and I'm going very gently with this, but I've adjusted the angle now a bit so I can get in a bit deeper. And just taking my time, and I'll get there. And that's how it's done. So yeah, it's not a bad tool. I shall carry on with this as long as I can. I'm not bothered about getting the whole thing wafer thin, but I'll try and get a bit more than I did on the last one. So I'll see you later. Well, that's enough hollowing for now. It's got in quite a way there. I'm going to start doing some shaping now on the outside, because I'm bored with hollowing. Well, I can start doing some shaping on the outside now. So actually there's a nasty crack there which I did put some CA glue on, but I hope it doesn't cause me any problems. We'll see. There. That's really smooth. Just put a little sort of edge on here, little lip. I didn't decide to do that until just now. It's one of these things about wood turning. You've got an idea in your head, it turns out different. It doesn't matter, it sort of evolves as you go along. Well, that's my excuse anyway. I think I'm pretty happy with the actual basic shape now. Just needs a bit of fine scraping, rounding off, get rid of these little angles, maybe highlight this lip a little bit more. I've got a chunk there, so I've got to carry on rounding this off a little bit more. That's still there a little bit, I think. Just felt something. Oh yeah, that's where I had the catch with the bowl gouge. It's funny how the more pieces you do, the less frightened you are when you get a catch. Just keep stopping and starting, having a look. When you're happy with it, don't go any further. I might just round the actual lip off a little bit. Try and do something with that edge. I might actually put a groove in there and put a burn. Yeah, we'll see. Quite like that actually. I just did that with a tiny little spindle gouge. Yes, I quite like that. It's quite a bit of sanding. Still haven't quite got rid of that catch. I just have to scrape that down a little bit more. That's better. It's just about gone now. I'm going to get on with the sanding now. No, I'm not. A tiny little bit there that I want to, just a little ridge that I want to get rid of. Now I think I'm ready for the sanding. And again, I'm going to use this Abra net that I bought. I'm quite pleased with the results of this. Don't know if I mentioned before, it goes from 100 grit, which is really quite a coarse, like a piece of wire netting, right up to 600. So just going to give the outside of this a go. Such a smooth finish that is, it's amazing. I'm going to attempt to actually do something on the inside as well, which will probably be a bit boring, so I'll just switch the camera off while I have a quick go on the inside. Right, on with the usual sanding sealant. See if I can get some on the inside as well. Scotch pad. Turn the revs up a little bit. I'll probably switch it off for that. Should be quite a nice finish on this. If anybody knows what wood it is, let me know. Lovely shine on this. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but that's pretty good. Hang on. See, there you go. Nice piece of bark left on there. See the shine on that now. That's just the one coat of wood back, so I'm going to leave it at that because it was just a quick piece. I say, I don't know what the wood is. It's still fairly heavy. What can I say? There's the bark, if anybody can identify that. Very pale wood, hardly any patterning. There's a few different shades in it, but nothing spectacular. But it does half shine up well. There's a little bit of sort of pink there. Anyway, there you go. I'm quite pleased with that. Well, I'm quite pleased with how that's turned out. Left a lovely chunk of bark on there. It's got a lovely shine through just with the one coat of wax. I didn't know whether to burn or not to burn that circle. I thought I'll leave it as it is. It's a fairly plain bowl, and I'll keep it plain. I think the bark sets it off enough. But that was my original thingy out of a piece of cherry, I know that much. This is my new thing, and as you'll see, I've even managed to keep the hole a lot smaller this time, so I'm getting the hang of the hollowing. Very pleased with that tool. Let's put these down a minute. This crown hollowing tool, it takes a bit of mastering, and I haven't mastered it yet, but it's a really nice tool. Very, I can't say simple to use, but it doesn't half remove a lot of wood. I think the handle could probably be a bit longer for me, but that's being picky. Yeah, very nice. It's one of these cryogenically treated ones again, so that's two I've got now. Anyway, that's it, viewer. Thank you very much for watching yet again. I'm ever so grateful to all your comments and the subscribers, nudging up to the 400 now, so spread the word. You know, things can only get better. The more people that subscribe, the more comments you get, the better you can improve, hopefully, in my case anyway. So that's it for this week, or today anyway. I'll see you soon. Take care everybody. Bye.